What would you do if I told you that you just need one good client as a thumbnail designer? If someone told me this 2 years ago, I'd say that he's crazy. But now I realize the truth. And whether you like it or not, but one client can really change everything. So if you are just like me a couple years ago, can't get clients, don't know how to start, where to start, I think I know how to help you. So in this video, I'll share with you some of my best tips to become a graphic designer. Now I want you to imagine a coin. It has an upward side and a downward side. We're gonna start with the upward side, which is you. Most of the time when you ask me why I cannot get clients, the answer is so simple. Either your work is bad or you are making mistakes in the communication process, etc. There is an easy solution for that, and I call this a beta version. Every time you finish doing a thumbnail, post it on Twitter or share with your best friend and ask what they think about. Would they click on it or just skip past? After this, you can make adjustments to your thumbnail and send it directly to your client. Second very common mistake is lack of communication skills, and we split this into two parts. Before signing a client, so it's gonna be an outreach through email for example, and after, while cooperating with him. For outreach, most of the time your message is just terrible or even worse, and it's going straight to the spam. And the second part is that you are not being honest with your client. Always be honest with your client. We are all human beings, and if you cannot deliver your thumbnail in 24 hours like you said, just tell him and don't lie. Or when he asks you, will you make him go viral? Say no, because I can't do it with thumbnail, but I can definitely help you in this. You see, the best type of cooperation between client and designer is when client and designer are like friends for each other. Another mistake even I used to make is trying to compete with experienced designers. Let's look at this in mathematical perspective. There's a job offer on a Discord server. You decide to apply just like 55 other people. Thanks to my amazing math skills, I can say that your chance of getting this job equals around 1.79%. Now let's look at this in more accurate way. In this 55-person group, there's probably around 15 well-experienced designers. 5 of them stand out so much but charge a lot of more than the rest. So there's still around 10 pro designers and at least 30 decent designers and around 10 designers just like you, complete beginners. I'm not telling you to avoid this kind of job offer because by applying to them you don't lose anything, but it shouldn't be your main target. So if you are a beginner, I advise you to avoid competition as much as you can. And the best way to do it is by making an outreach. Also, the best way to find YouTubers you want to cooperate with is by YouTube itself. First, find a potential client and then send a cold message. Oh god, I hate this word. The plan is easy, but to make it work, you have to put much more effort. So if you really want to get an answer, you have to know that nobody has a time to give you a free trial thumbnail. So what you wanna do is to choose one of the latest videos from your potential client's channel and redesign the thumbnail completely for free. Yes, for free. But wait, I know my worth, I'm not gonna make a free thumbnail. Well, you will. And if you want to start getting clients, you have to get out of this mindset. Now it's time for a message. It's actually the harder part. I could give you a template for this, but already many people did it and you still don't understand why it works or why it doesn't. I don't want to give you a template. I want to give you the knowledge to write as many templates as you wish. Templates that actually work. So right now I'm working on something huge for thumbnail designers and not only. So you better keep watching my next videos. If you're already talking about making free thumbnails, it's a good time to also talk about pricing your works. I get a lot of questions like, how much should I charge? Please, Fragile, help. And here is a simple method I use to set up my prices. First, set up a price you want to get. Then, analyze how much time you spend on X thumbnail. And finally, ask your client, is it okay for him? Really, we are all human beings, and if your price is gonna be too high, he will tell you, and then you can start negotiations for a different price. It's so easy. You're not gonna lose a client after setting the first price too high. Maybe you won't be earning 5k a month, but it will come with the time, just like designing skills. And now, if I was another thumbnail designer from YouTube, I would tell you that if you want to improve your designing skills, you have to do more and more thumbnails and learn more and more about them. It's true though, but everyone knows this. And not everyone knows that to learn how to design thumbnails better, you should, at least in my opinion, stop designing only thumbnails. It's a hot take, I know, but trust me, I got my designing skills using the exact same method that I'm about to share with you. You see, before I started my channel, I was not a thumbnail designer, but a graphic designer. Yes, it's a huge difference. And I was making posters, banners, logos, and much more. This put me in a situation where I had to learn many more things, so I was watching tutorials, speed arts of other designers, I was taking notes and listening carefully to their tips, and I was very patient. Thanks to this, when I started being a thumbnail designer, I already had better skills than anyone else who's starting in this niche. So my advice for you is to open your mind for a bigger picture and do something more than the others. Do something that they don't even think about. And here I'm giving you some of the best channels that helped me to improve my designing skills just by watching them and recreating what they do.